The third one, I'm like, where's it at? And I'm like, oh, it must be in general. I'm like, damn, I'm on some goofy shit for real. Because obviously I still passed it up and I wasn't paying attention for it, but that's how you actually turn it on, right?
Yeah.
So it's about, obviously, freaking, some things are just in your face for real, right? So that's pretty much what I gotta say about that.
I'm like, okay. So we going with this?
Yeah, pretty much that. Just about that much, bro.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, man, that's what it sounds, man.
It's about it's.
What you on, man?
Getting framed.
Huh?
You got really in the frame for real, my man.
Get it framed. Motherfucking.
I got you, bro. I got you,
Talk
bro.
about, I'm just saying, entrepreneurship. It's the way to go, man. I just sat up there. I keep getting texts, calls, parents still talking about why you quit Ford. Go back to Ford.
Mhm.
Well, they ain't saying why I quit. They starting to understand now, slowly but surely. But it's still like this big old peel, like I said, like this giant peel that's like they've been slowly swallowing, still having to swallow. And it's like, this nigga really doing some work. He ain't got to clock in. This nigga really done made $1,000. He ain't never set up and clocked in. Well, not never, but he ain't clocked in years and all of this type of stuff.
Mhm.
And it's like, they can't really wrap their mind around it. Even when they see certain stuff like, okay, with this business, with this business, we didn't have a down period, right? Like last year, we had a down period, and we ended up losing a lot of people and all that type of stuff. And while we was in the midst of struggling, like, cause I done had a team of like 15 people, working under me at a point in time. But it was like we had a down period again. People was like, struggling. A lot of people was falling off. Money was drying up.
Mhm.
And like, even if you look at any business, it's never just the chart is never just shooting up. Like, it's ups and downs.
Stocks.
It's ups and downs, up and downs. They go like that.
Only up.
So, we was obviously in a down period. We was in a downward trend. And, it was a lot. It was a lot because it was periods where long periods of feeling like super stagnant, like nothing's happening. It just, a lot of stuff felt kind of like, I ain't gonna say it felt pointless, but, you just wasn't seeing the fruits of your effort, from what we was doing, but we still kept on trying. We still kept on going. And, long story short, that eventually led us to this point we are now, even having our own office because, it was one of the, the head of the company that we are working with, Prime Nation, he kind of seen our perseverance. He seen us keep on going, keep on trying. He done seen us, turn this joint up just off of trusting in our own abilities.
Mhm.
And again, that perseverance, not giving up, not stopping, which eventually led to him being like, I'm about to pass the keys to y'all to like do your own thing and run it up yourselves. So, and that led us to even being in this spot. This is the fruit of perseverance, trusting your own self, even when you're not sitting up there seeing the results, the type this stuff builds up and you just 4 feet, what's the quote? It's something feet from gold. It's a story where a guy went mining and I think he found gold or whatever, and then or I think he found a little bit of gold.
Yeah.
And he ended up leaving, going to get a crew to come back and get the rest of the gold. And it was nothing.
He went to buy a machine from a guy
Okay.
to excavate and dig for more gold.
Okay, and then when he went and started digging, he didn't find no more. And he dug, didn't find no more and stopped.
Mhm.
And then I think somebody else ended up picking up where he left off and found it like damn near right away. Cause it was like
The dude he bought the machine from, he sold it back to him. And then the guy he sold it, the dude he originally bought the machine from, took the machine that he sold back to him, and the gold was literally right there. Like, if he just went a little bit more, it was right there.
And that's how it be. A lot of people don't be having the what's the word I look for, perseverance, wherewithal, the unmitigated gall.
Unmitigated gall.
to sit up there and just really keep going, even when you're not sitting up there seeing the results. Because again, we live in a fast food society. People want instant gratification, and like I said, niggas could have gave up a lot of different times. A lot of people did give up, and know, we here now. So
Mm-hmm.
it's and like I said, it's something they don't fully understand. Like, you know, I had to sit up there and bring my mama to the office one time. Our other office was down the floor above us, but you know, we didn't have our own, like me and Mike, we didn't have our own office. We was kind of running out of somebody else's office.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to bring her in, her to see me get promoted to manager, all of that type of stuff, her to kind of understand a little bit what I do. Cause it's like, on the surface, it's like they literally just don't get it. It's like, if you ain't clocking in, you ain't doing nothing. It's like, and then if you ain't making no money, when I wasn't making no money, they like, well, obviously you gotta start clocking in and working again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, do you understand? I'm like, they don't understand, but I'm like, you don't understand. I'm literally a business owner, and I got like all of this type, like all this stuff going on. Like, what do I look like? Going, okay, I'm about to go start truck driving. Like, he's sending me truck driving, Amazon applications, all of this type of stuff. I'm like, bruh, I'm never gonna punch in again. I be telling her that. I'm never gonna punch in again. She be like, you can't be. She be like, you can't be thinking like that. You gotta get over. She be like, you gotta get over that.
Imagine, let's say, what's the dude name that did Amazon?
Jeff Bezos.
Yes, Bezos. Yeah. Imagine Amazon down period is right after the holidays, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So it's
I'm really. Damn. I forgot I went live. My bad, Joe. Let me see. I could low key probably do something like this.
But no, a lot of Amazon, like, they down period is right after the holidays, right? Mm-hmm. So basically, what if Jeff Bezos, the first year he launched Amazon, it's a success. Mm-hmm. Cool. Christmas come, Christmas pass, and then January, February, March, it fell off. Like, he wasn't seeing it. It wasn't, obviously that's when they I forget what they called it, but it's like a lenient time, right? Imagine if he was like, man, bro, this ain't gonna work, bro. This ain't, man. The first year he went crazy, and then that down period come. He like, man, this ain't gonna work no more. Shut it down. Shut Amazon down. We going back to the 9 to 5, bro. That's how things happen, bro. It's peaks and valleys, bro. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing about being a business owner and entrepreneur. It may be times you're not making money at all. Mm-hmm. Like, it may be times like that, and it's gonna be times where your business is taking off. But the goal is to get to the point where on the highs your business is taking off, and when you get to the lows, you still making something. Yeah. But it takes time to get to that. Like, it's growth that gotta be done for sure. But that's the sacrifice you make when going about life and you're doing your own thing and you're trying to build stuff yourself. You got to make that sacrifice of being like, ramen noodles again.
Right.
That's how I am right now, man.
For real, bro. So you got to take that sacrifice.
Ramen noodles again,
sometimes you just gotta survive. Like, that's what it's been for like the last 6 months, for real. Just straight survival mode. And nobody's gonna understand the vision. Nobody's gonna understand your path or your journey. That goes into what you was talking about, where people be like, they want what's best for you and all of that type of stuff.
Yeah. I just want what's best for you. You want what's best for yourself from me. Right. That's just all it is to it.
It's like, I'm gonna sit up there, like I said, if I'm gonna sit up there and struggle and go through the struggle and all that type of stuff myself, then I'm gonna just sit up there and deal with the shit. Like, all right, that's just kind of like the mentality I got, because I just don't like being a quitter in a weird sense. Like, my dad kind of instilled that in me a lot. He just never give up on some Naruto shit. And then plus Naruto, being a fan of Naruto, then I'm watching that, never give up. And it's like, all right, damn, now I just got this type of personality where I can't sit up there and stop now. It's like, y'all didn't talk so much shit, because they was talking shit when I first started the job, because it was still a learning curve, learning sales, all of that type of stuff. It was like, oh, maybe you need to, go back to, maybe this ain't working out for you. Man. Then I start going crazy, then start making the money. Then they shut up when stuff start getting paid for, and they like, oh, I don't know what you're doing, but shit, it's working, so I guess, you're paying some bills and all this type of stuff. So then it'd be like they see that, but then like I said, different things happen, down periods, and their brain just can't lock into this is.
It's like the Omnitrix when Ben loses the alien. straight hope lost.
Exactly.
But nah, and I always advise people, you know, have multiple bags, like at least like for when them down periods come on, because I believe in pivoting. So you ain't gotta necessarily give up the main thing you want to do, but you know, have other things that you can fall back on for when things aren't looking as well with what you want to do, while still putting effort into that. But like I said, when we was going through the drought period on you know, we was going through the drought period of our company when the winter came and you know, we wasn't making as much money. You know, for one, I had money set up when before this time had came to where I would be able to rely on, because I kept hearing people, the winter, bro, it get tough. So I had money set up, so I wasn't tripping. But at the same time, you know, I do carpentry work with my dad, so I have another bag I can always kind of go back to and dip my feet in whenever like this ain't working out, or even my music got, like I said, I made a sale. So imagine, like, that's the main thing I want to do. So imagine, like, boom, you got little avenues you can just dip your feet into and be like, man, I'm still focus on the business, this main business that I want to do. But you know, it is kind of tough. I'm gonna have to at least divide a little bit of my time up and just work a little bit harder and get into them other bags until the resurgence period. And that just be what it be, man.
So like for real, like I said, bro, obviously y'all do marketing, right? So I'd like to hear some stories about that too, because from a dude who only worked jobs for real, like I said, my only sales job, I only made about $65, which was very attractive, but it is what it is, right? But coming from like the, you know, the people, the masses, I guess I could call y'all, right? Well,
we still
you almost up there, bro.
Still learn. I still got a lot to learn.
Hey,
especially our marketing. We specialize in direct marketing, right? So everything as far as like digital, I ain't gonna everything, but most stuff in the digital marketing realm hasn't been fully tapped into. Like, so that's still what we're working on. But our lane is direct marketing. Like, as of right now, our lane is direct marketing. So we specialize in talking to people face to face, getting in your face, and convincing you to buy a product on the spot. So that's kind of like the main thing we do. And I sat up there, came into the game. I think that's you. So I sat up there. I came into the game. I came into the game. I came into the game, you know, introverted, you know. Yeah, me too, man. Super introverted. Didn't really like talking to people like that. You know, if I was to go, shut up. Hey, if I was to go to a function and shit, like I used to be the type, I walk in that mug, find me a little corner, wall, something,
straight flower, plant yourself,
chill, you know, chilling. But
hey y'all, walk by you.
I ended up using this job as kind of like a catalyst, because I knew it was gonna be something that would get me out of that, you know, get me more comfortable talking to people, socializing and everything like that. Yeah. So I just was like, I'm
prepared for this, fam.
I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna sit up there and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just sit up there. Yeah, I'm just sit up there and use this. And then it took a while, you know, getting accustomed to talking to people. The first few times I had to go to people, strangers, talk to them. Felt like I was standing there having a value attack or some shit. Yeah. Like, damn, I gotta talk to these people. But yeah, it took practice. Like, it literally just took repetition. One of the dudes that I was working with when I was first starting, he was talking. He was like, go talk to that person. Go talk to that person. Go talk to that person. But then and I was doing it, and he was just saying, like, even though the people was rejecting me, owing me, he was like, it's all good, you just getting your reps in. You just getting your reps in. Yeah. He's like, we in the gym, you getting your reps in. So he just kept saying that, and I'm like, all right, I'm just keep getting my reps in. Kept getting rejected. I didn't get no sales like my first couple days, for real. You know, and it was crazy, because most people that come in this business, what we was selling was kind of easy. We was doing free phones and tablets. So, you know, a lot of people came in after a while, power creep kicked in, and, you know, people would come in, I did a 10 my first day, you know. My first few days, I couldn't get nobody to do that shit. So, you know, but over time, again, and then even with that, I'm gonna spend a block on that.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, over time, I started getting more, just better and better at it, and fast forward to nowadays, I had the record at a point for selling the most in the office. That was like 200, so 200 plus.
Yeah, damn.
And and I got promoted to went through all the phases. Well, most phases in the business. We got leadership. You start off as a rep, then you get promoted to leadership, then you get promoted to assistant manager, then you get promoted to manager. I'm me and him the only ones that went through all of the phases and got promoted out of this office to management. I'm the youngest manager, period type shit
in the world.
So it was a guy that got promoted at like 2022 apparently, 21, 22. But I got promoted at like last year. I was already 23, I think. Yeah, I was 23. So yeah, and it's like many people can't say that they are at this point, at the age of 20, 23, 24, or whatever I am. But it's literally just perseverance, just sticking to it, regardless of what people saying, the naysayers, people who don't get it. Even when I don't fully get it, it's like, fuck it, I'm here, because I can't stop. Again, if somebody said up there when I was first starting, and then I got people talking shit like, you might as well go back to Ford, get that shit up, boop, 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 go back to It's like, damn, now you done damn near trapped me here, because I can't let you sit up there and win and have the right opinion on some shit. So it's like, I'm gonna stick right until the wheels fall off. And then after a while, it just got to a point where it was like, I didn't have so much freedom and not having to sit up there and punch a clock. It's like, I literally can't fathom it. I was like, having a work schedule, and you like, gotta go in this day.
Man, you your off day, man, bro. Can you come in, bro? They trying to call you and make can you come in and take Tammy's shift, bro?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I can't do that.
And you know what's crazy with
none of
that? What's crazy with that is like, I ain't gonna even say it's a double-edged sword, but it's like people would rather sit up there. Like the whole concept of having off days and all of this stuff, like every day is an off day type beat. But at the same time, it's not. Every day is also a work day. So, but it's like the freedom though. It's the freedom that makes it, work. That makes it worth it. Because it's like, okay, I got to put in more work for myself. We actually got a system that we teach when it comes to the sales. One of our steps is, I think it's step, work harder for yourself. Work a 4 day, that's 4. So one of the steps is work a full day. One of the keys to a successful day is work a full day. And it says work harder for yourself than you would for somebody else. Yeah. And that's what a lot of people for sure don't do. I thought about that, and how I was able to put the 200 in and do the most deals or whatever was because I locked in. I was like, I used to work like 12 hours a day at Ford type beat. 12 hours a day, 40 hours a week, and I was like, I never put that much time into like sales, like just being out there damn near sun up, sun down, just out there selling all day type beat. And I'm like, I'm about to do that. I'm about to work as hard for myself as I did for them niggas that one time. Well, all them times. And, again, 200 plus, he got 200 in a week too. So, yeah, like,
God damn,
so
boy.
We did it the same week. And we was like,
it's cooking, bro.
It's only like,
we start that week. Before that weekend came, I just kept saying, I'm like, nigga, I'm doing 200, bro. I just kept saying, I was like, we about to do 200.
Look, we got the wall right here. Yeah. We got this Diamond Club wall right here, and you can see like
Diamond Club is somebody who did 100 in a week.
Yeah, everybody did 100. 100 was like the norm. I ain't gonna say norm because 100 is still kind of like crazy. That's like, I guess, getting promoted to like masters or something, like grandmasters and rivals or something like that.
I understand.
You probably like around that tier. Like, okay, you ain't regular. You up there. You did 100.
Doing 200 was like you won above all.
Yeah, 200 is one above all tier because it's like niggas couldn't even fathom. Like 100 was like the struggle for a while. Then when we seen people doing like 150, it's like, damn, how these niggas doing 150? But then somebody came and did 200 for the first time. And we like, this is cap, because this nigga came in. He came in, he was brand new, and did it like he did it like his second, third week. We like, this nigga scamming. Like, it's no way. We like, it's no way you're scamming. So,
and the craziest part, when me and him did the 200, he did the same dude came and did a 200 with us that week too. So we was cooking for sure.
Yeah, like, and another person ended up doing the 200 after that, but no, like, it's only us 4 that ever did 200 out of like the hundreds of people that's been.
But we worked. Well, yeah, we had worked all 7 days. Worked all 7 days. I was waking up at like 7 a.m., getting back to the crib, going to sleep by 12 a.m. and was doing that 7 days straight, going crazy.
Niggas wanted, and Bernard, that was niggas put that work in. That was the biggest check I done got. That check was like, I think that check was almost. It was about 5,000.
God damn.
Yeah,
in a week.
God damn.
Yeah, you get paid based off of the tier you at in the job. Like, you know, I think he got the assistant manager pay. I'm a leader, so I got less than him, but I had made $2,500 that week.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah, 25 straight.
For
25
a week.
Yeah, 2,500. Crazy.
Good,
and really, it was like 3,000 because we be having bonuses and stuff. Won some bonuses and all of that type of stuff, and we had bets on the line with people and stuff.
Okay.
So
yeah, it was
that's
we
quick,
turned it into like a versus thing.
Quick
that's
little.
Cool, do that. That's cool. Y'all do something like that.
Quick little 3 racks, something light.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Something
Hey,
light.
hey, I don't know nothing about that. Just yet, so.
Yeah.
Quick little 3 racks.
Little son. Let me see what the chat talking about. If y'all
Also,
like
too.
Also, you turned it to us.
What's good? Can't connect. Yeah.
I can turn this up, man. Y'all haven't heard enough. You got an hour and 15 minutes. Peace.
Yeah.
You know what it is. The chosen one. God chose his son. Signing out, man.
Heck yeah. Facts.
That was like a good hour yap session or something, bro.
It was.
Heck yeah. But yeah. We in the lab though.
But yeah, freaking. Also, you gotta talk about mindset too, bro. Cause y'all doing something like that, 12 hours, bro, or more than 12 hours, bro. That's some bro.
No. Yeah.
Cause I was doing when I was at the sales job, I was doing from like 2 to 8 or 2 to 10 sometimes because that's when we usually start. Because they say don't really start in the morning, but so yeah, I was doing from like 2 to 8, 2 to 10 sometimes. So guys, bro said 7 a.m. to 12 a.m.
Yeah, the usual was like at working at least 8 hours, but we about to push this shit as far as we can for real.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. But yeah, like mindset and people who like on that same tip for real, bro. Like if I was probably around y'all for real and I was doing sales, I probably would have kept going for real, bro. But I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, no, you see our sales office, it's lit. It's really about.
I'm not even talking about this in the office in general. I'm talking about being with my boys.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely easier to do it with people you fuck with. Quantez was here before.
Yeah, I think Jordan told me about that too, but he did.
Yeah, Quantez was here. Yeah, Quantez, we talking about you. If you see this, you fell off like a bad batch of dope.
Oh, that man in there, bro?
No, he ain't in here.
Oh, that's crazy. I thought he was.
If he happened to see this video by chance, though.
Oh, okay, cool, bro.
I'm telling him, fell off like a bad batch of dope.
That part gonna extend or just don't fit your phone?
It don't extend. I don't even think this is how this was supposed to be used. I just found this and I don't even remember. Maybe it do extend.
Yeah, I was about to say like.
I mean, I don't know if it do. Cause
Yeah.
it do this.
Yeah, your phone should fit in there.
Heck, you know.
It should?
Stretch this out.
That should fit, bro.
No Diddy.
Oh no, your phone too.
Yeah,
your phone said.
If I took the case off, maybe.
No, I don't even think you can take the case off, bro. The no Diddy is crazy, but yeah.
Until I stretch this out.
Like, nah, bro.
Maybe I can sit it
You gotta get you a new one, bro. One like Jordan.
there. Some.
What are you talking about? The
tripod, bro.
Oh yeah, you for sure. This all reliable right here. You for sure need to grab you one of these. It stay with what you need to do. Flat surface burn. So I had one like that, flimsy little BS.
This ain't even. This don't even go to this. This was for my camera. But
Oh yeah. Oh, that's why. Still, the camera gonna be wobbling.
no, it ain't.
Here, just use mine.
Is it tall?
Ain't tall.
And then it can't even. It can't get in there. Oh yeah, it can.
It's a can. What you mean? It's a clip. You pull it. You
That's
pull.
a clip
You
too,
pull
but it
this.
is, bro.
What you talking about? Give me your phone, man.
Damn, bro.
Run that, bro.
Chill.
That's all you gotta do. It's a simple process.
That's all I gotta do, bro.
It's That's all you gotta do.
Alright, bro.
Now we see him. Yeah, you probably gonna have to pull it back.
See, nah, bro.
He trying to make sure he can see everything, bro.
Right, I'm trying to get a full,
That's not gonna work, bro.
a whole
Yeah, that look crazy. That look crazy. They on stream here. Here's the shenanigans.
What you
Hey, he
mean?
making it work, but wait.
Hold on, it's tumbling.
You gotta fix the leg, bro. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna hold if you touch the table once, bro. But hey.
Yeah, hey, that's straight Jenga.
For real, bro.
That's Jenga.
Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna say fuck. Maybe how you make this mug look good?
I don't even think you can adjust it that way, bro.
It's that dumb shit. It's that weak ass. Well, no, you might just have to be on the frame. Or maybe.
I mean, we could probably move the seats around a little bit.
No, it's straight.
Set up.
Yeah. I mean, if you sit up there and sit right there, or
Yeah. I mean, I can move, bro. I mean, all the seats the same for him. He gotta move his shit. Actually, no, his stuff. Hey, bro, his stuff.
This is weird how this camera be. This is the only thing though. I want to see why this be doing this.
Hello?
Shit.
I'm over here at the office with Rodney and my man Jaleel.
This shit has water, bro. It's cooking time, bro.
We just recorded that.
We need to start making. We need to start brainstorming for real, bro. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see why this is like that, bro. Man, forget it, bro. I'll take y'all with me. We out here in the streets. Oh, shit. Shoot. I mean. You good today? Yeah, man. It's the office, man. It's the office, y'all. Y'all ain't never seen a lot of this stuff.
You have seen it a million times, haven't you?
This is where all the magic is about to be happening.
Well, I'm gonna give you a call when we end up getting up out of here, okay?
This is where all the magic is happening.
I know.
Can you even see us back here, bro?
Chat. Hold on, I'm gonna set it up with a can in a sec. Chat.
Right. I got one phone and I got other Sims.
Can't fold that. No yoga
So
mat.
I gotta figure it out. But it's probably gonna be this evening.
Foosball.
Yeah, I'll be back over to see you tomorrow. We just go ahead and you catch some more Z's or get up and start.
Why you making it? Why you
Face. I don't know what faces I make when I make them. But nah, but nah.
Why you about to do this there?
I'm about to do the same. What you mean? She probably about to come pick him up or something. Or I might have to take him to her. Either one. I gotta see where she at.
I'm saying, how are they acting?
They old Sims. They been active.
That nigga Tony fucking.
That's crazy, bro. For real, bro.
But alright, baby. I'm gonna call you a little later, okay? I know. Here we go with this. Alright, bro. I'll call you later. Bye bye.
I know that all
I
too
said
well.
I love you.
I love you too, bruh.
Bro, that's crazy.
Alright, bro. I love you too, bro. You know that? Alright. Quiet. I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye bye. Bye.
She about to say some off the wall crap.
Bye bye. Love you. See you later. Alrighty. Jeez.
Yeah.
Let's just farewell, guys.
Yeah. We about to.
Wayne check? No, it's one.
We about to
No way. Twisty chick.
I hear you, bro.